Robert,
let me go to Tommy because let me work the back of the room here, Jake.
thanks, Robert. First of all, are you going to brief on other topics after this, or is this?
If you've got a question on another topic, I'm happy to shoot.
All right, I have 3 questions then.
Just 3? Why don't,
yeah,
we pick our most important, and we'll see if there's other topics on oil that while we have these guys here.
Well, I have 1 on oil. Can I do 1 on oil and 1 not on oil?
Just do it.
Yes.
Admiral Allen,
does that count as one of your questions? Go ahead.
Admiral Allen, you said earlier that if you guys issue an administrative order, it has the effect of law. And my question is, what penalties does BP face if they either don't comply with an administrative order or if they comply too slowly?
I can go and get you the actual sites. I'm not sure I have them on top of my head right now, but I'm sure there are both civil and criminal penalties that could be invoked, and we can get that information to you.
All right, all right. And Robert, over the weekend, in responding to Sarah Palin on the subject of the oil spill, she said that she asserted that the White House had been slow in responding, and made the assertion it was because of campaign donations. And you said that she needed to become more well-informed. But this is, I think, the 3rd time someone, or 4th time someone on Fox News has made a similar assertion. Do you think at this point the problem is a lack of information or something else?
A lack of information on what?
On the response to the oil spill.
I will say this.
Saying that
I will say this. Every day for almost a month, we have sent out to each one of you all from the Joint Information Center exactly what is done each day on the response. I think if you hear Admiral Allen speak for about 30 seconds, you realize the Coast Guard and the federal government have been there since this accident happened, since that rig exploded and caught fire on April 20th. I think there's a lack of information if you believe somehow that response didn't begin at the very point of this accident.
I mean, what do you think is behind the continued assertions that there was some nefarious purpose and that you delayed and there was a...
Look, I've heard people I've heard people say, not want to offer conspiracy theories, but say somehow that we've delayed our response for whatever reason. There have been notions that made by people that that even this was done intentionally. Again, you got to have a license to drive a car in this country, but regrettably, you can get on a TV show and say virtually anything. So, Sam,
2 questions. One is you put out a